So Zebra Sexuals, I don't know if you heard, but there's this other tourney that's been going on. It's called TGWIS's tournament. It's odds and evens tournament that's going on that was before I decided to do my tournament. So I'm in his tournament. This is a match from it. It's an odds even number. Your team is based off the odd or even number that they are in the Pokedex, the national decks actually, not the region decks, but national decks. I have odds. My opponent has evens. I'm believing because I remember Infernape being an even Pokemon. So I have odds. I don't know about his team when he put it together, but I needed to get the match done, so I just kind of looked through my boxes for just some odd Pokemon that I could use, and this is the team I guess I kind of put together. Defensive walls are just Registeel and special defensive fucking Zapdos is pretty good, but one threat I see that might be a problem was probably his Infernape. So, but I figured he's probably going to lead off with something. I'm not sure, probably Murkrow. But I figured, I go in the Landorus. He's going to go for the Protect. I'm going to go just for the Hidden Power Ice, just because it's safe and just to get damage on something. So, I'm not sure what he's going to plan to do. I'm thinking because he has the hidden power, he saw that I have the hidden power ice. He's going to switch, but he doesn't. He stays in and decides to fling. As I grasp, not predicting like my low tick to come in to take the hidden power ice like it does so well, and possibly hit me with an ice beam if I decide to stay in. But Grass Knight doesn't do shit, so I'm gonna switch into Zapdos. Probably figuring Ice Fang, or if he's gonna switch, I figured if he does go into my low tick, that's fine. If he goes in Infernape, that might be okay, but I'm gonna bring his Zapdos. He's gonna bring Gengar off the double switch, so I kind of get the better hand of this because Shadow Ball Stab is not doing much, but for some reason he decides to go for Thunderbolt, thinking to do more. But Unstab, I don't think it's super effective. I think it's just neutral. It's not going to do much. I'm gonna go ahead for Hidden Power. Ice, I believe. Maybe predicting Gliscor to come in to take it. I'm not sure. Just go for that. He's gonna bring Lucario, and funny thing, I outspeed for some weird fucking reason. I'm not invested in speed, but that's just the weirdest fucking shit I've seen ever. Outspeeding Lucario, and I go for the the Heat Wave, but it doesn't take it out. So I'm guessing since he's the Swords Dance set, he's probably going to be Life Orb. So I figured Extreme Speed is going to come. I can go into Registeel, have him take the hit, and him die from Life Orb possibly, but thing is, he's not Life Orb, so I'm guessing he's Focus Sash set, so that kind of sucks. I'm going to lose Registeel right off the bat. Kind of unfortunate, but, I think the only thing that he could have done is just set up rocks to help benefit me a little bit in the match. So I'm going to bring in Alakazam. Alakazam's great because he has Magic Guard and he has the Focus Sash, which is the greatest combo ever because he's immune to statuses and injury hazards, which is fucking fantastic. So I'm going to take him out with a Stab Psychic. He's going to bring Tahador, which is possibly Infernape. I'm predicting, Priority Mach Punch or just something in general. But he's going to pull Double Switch, bring in Murkrow, predicting. I'm not sure what he was predicting to come in. Probably he was predicting Gastrodon to come in, but I figured the taunt's coming because Prankster taunt obviously gonna come. Go for the Scald, try to get the burn on it just to get some residual damage, but he's gonna bring in my Milotic and not gonna do a whole lot of anything to it because my Milotic is fucking bulky as shit. I'm thinking either Toxic or Ice Beam's coming. I'm just going to go into Zapdos because Zapdos, being specially defensive and a bulky Milotic, doing Ice Beam probably won't do much to me, so I can probably take the hit. Does a decent chunk amount of damage considering, Milotic does have pretty decent special attack, but that's not a problem. Oh man, I don't even know what's going on. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna Roost because I could sort of my flying type. I thought maybe he'd probably predict that or go for Toxic or something because I think he just goes for Ice Beam again. I guess not figuring I had Roost of some sort, but I am a defensive Zapdos. He gets a crit there. Rather unfortunate, but not really going to matter because I could just Roost it off again and not really worried about it. But here I decided to go for Thunderbolt just to put some pressure on the Milotic, probably maybe force him to go for Recover. He's going to go for an Ice Beam. I'm figuring here he's probably going to predict that I'm on a Roost of some sort since I'm getting pretty low and an Ice Beam will take me out. So I'm thinking he might recover here, but I'm just going to go ahead and go for Thunderbolt to put more pressure onto Milotic, maybe force him to do something. But he's going to predict me to Roost and go for the Sclad, but I didn't Roost, so I'm going to live that with 36 HP, which is great, and his Milotic is nearly dead. Since I am faster, I'm going to be able to take it out with a Thunderbolt, which is great. But he's going to opt to switch and bring in his Murkrow just to fodder it, I believe, since, it's not really going to be a whole lot of anything. Maybe he thought he can live and taunt me to where I can't Roost, but yeah, that's not gonna really happen. So Zapdos looking pretty good at 82 HP. He's gonna bring in the Infernape, and I figured, might as well just fodder, see what he locks himself into, because I kind of figured that he's banded right now, or scarfed at least. So I see that he locks himself into Flare Blitz, which is great. I'm gonna bring in Choice Banded Terrakion since I do resist, and I can just fire a Stone Edge off at anything and hit anything for fucking super much damage. He's gonna bring in Gliscor. This Choice Banded Stone Edge. It's gonna do a ton of damage. Poison Heal is going to bring him back. I figure he's going to protect just so he can be in good range to take another one. So I'm going to switch into my Landorus. My Landorus can probably, fire Hidden Power Ice this way. This is where I kind of overpredict the fuck out of myself. He's gonna go for, I'm gonna go for Hidden Power Ice, or I go for Earth Power, predicting him to switch, but he just goes for the Protect, so that's fine. I'm like, alright, well, whatever. And then I just proceed to just try and just hit something. So he's going to go and switch now, and I believe I just go for Hidden Power Ice, and that's not going to take out the Milotic, but I do have the Grass Knot to take it out. I'm not sure if he's going to, I thought maybe he might double switch or something, but I figured might as well just go for the, go for Grass Knot just to hope that, it takes it out or whatever. So I'm figuring now he's probably going to bring Black. I'm not sure what he's going to bring in. I'm figuring Infernape's going to come in, but he brings in Gliscor. So I'm like, okay, well, he's probably going to protect. If not, I'm just going to bring in Alakazam. Alakazam can, if he protects, he protects. But he decided to just go for the Earthquake, predicting my switch, and that's not great. So he's going to Poison Heal close to not enough HP. So I'm going to bring in Gastrodon, because Gastrodon is bulky as motherfucker. And he's going to bring in Infernape, not really a problem, because I go for the Sclad, regardless of whatever he wanted to do, just to hit him with a fuck ton of damage. And I'm figuring most Gastrodons are quite naturally defensive bulky. Mine's mostly special defense, but I am quite I do have max HP, so I figured I might be able to take a close combat, and I do live on 48. I'm not sure if it's min-max hacks there, but that gives me a huge break, and I'm able to take him out with the Sclad. And that's a Dead Infernape. So he's down to his last guy, which is his Gliscor. He goes for Acrobatics. Wow, I totally forgot about he had Acrobatics on that fucking thing. Acrobatics does take me out, which is kind of unfortunate. My only other thing to take him out is my Landorus. He's gonna go for the Protect. I'm gonna go for Hidden Power. Of course, that's gonna happen. I'm gonna take Toxic damage. And here I figured, okay, well, hopefully he doesn't get the double Protect. Hopefully, but he does get the double Protect, so he's going to try and stall me out. And my only other Pokemon left is Choice Banded Terrakion, which can kind of maybe take on Gliscor if I hit Stone Edges in a row and don't get out protected. But he doesn't get the triple Protect, unfortunate for him, but great for me because that's fucking gay, so I'm going to hit him with a Hidden Power Ice, and that's going to take him the fuck out. So that's going to be the match. I win with a 2-0 in my first round tournament match of TGWIS, or I don't know if you guys know who TGWIS is, but that's the guy who is sitting that also plays Pokemon. But that's this tournament. That was my round 1 match. I'm on to the next round. He posted the pairings. I think I'm battling Piece of Pwn, so I haven't battled him in a while, so this should be a pretty fun match. So odds even tournaments. Maybe me and him can get together and have a fun, not a kind of horror-ish match, maybe, because we both like to use lower tier stuff. That's fine, but I figured, first round, just try and use a decent team and see how that goes. And, second round, don't fucking care. We'll see how that goes. But I'm figured I might as well upload the match since the second round already started, and I am just off. I just got back from Pokemon League, or not League, Cities. God, I got fucking demolished today. I went 2-4 in fucking Swiss. Got my shit wrecked. But that was a lot of fun. So I guess that's what, not having much experience with the new deck that you're using, I guess. I don't know, whatever. But that's going to be it for me, guys. I'm rambling. Also, my tournament video was up, but all the slots filled. If you want to try, I'm putting people in as substitutes, but if I have another, 64 or 32 enough to start another bracket, I'll possibly do, another bracket, like a B bracket or whatever, for people to, try out if they want. So, that's always an option. If you haven't signed up, you can check the video, and that link will be in the description along with all the others. Then I'm rambling for too fucking long, so I'm gonna end the video here. So Zebrasexuals, like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you Zebrasexuals later. Cheers.